Hello everyone, Voodoo here, and I am here today on this Saturday to bring to you guys the news of more Havoc Demon Hunter buffs. They came in last night on Friday, so putting it out today. I was a little busy last night, but here we are now. So these buffs look pretty good, so we'll scroll down and we will get into them. Of course, if you enjoy the content, hit a like, drop a comment down below, and hit the sub button as well. Help spread the video to more people. And again, if you really want to support me, consider becoming a channel member. Link in the description. So let's scroll down here. So there's a ton of other class changes too. You can see Death Knight, Havoc, Druid, Hunter, Mage, Shaman, Warlock. Tons of underperforming classes here. Weird Monk wasn't touched as well, but hey, whatever. But the Havoc ones are looking pretty interesting. So here they are here. So Chaos Strike and Annihilation damage increased by 10%. So this is on top of that 8% we got earlier. First Blood, the talent, which just makes, Death Sweep do more damage to the first target hit, is increased by 95%. It was 75%. So this is going towards undoing that nerf we got earlier in the season 1 actually, before beta, where they just kind of came through and nerfed our single target for no reason. And then finally, Inner Demon, the talent, increases the damage by 30% more now. So that is a pretty nice buff. On pure single target, this accounts for roughly a 6 to 6.5 increase for our Shattered Destiny builds, and more so in Cleave. So in any scenario in the raid with Cleave, I guess like Sarkareth or P3 Neltharion, this Inner Demon buff will do pretty nicely for you. There's tons of opportunities for us to Cleave in the last two bosses, so that'll be a nice little bit of a pad there for Demon Hunters. And then our Any Means Necessary builds for AoE, this is equating to roughly a 3.5 pure single target increase. So on bosses and on priority damage, these two things will equate out to roughly a 3.5 increase. We don't really use as many Chaos Strikes in AoE. We don't use as many Death Sweeps, so the damage is a little less in AoE, but it's still a nice single target increase. And then again, the Inner Demon buff is a nice buff to the Shattered Destiny AoE builds, but it doesn't mean you're going to play those. The left-right build is still much better. Not a ton to say about these buffs. It's just going to be pretty good. We, as Havoc Demon Hunters, were pretty low down in the rankings on single target bosses. I'll throw up the image of Rashok, who I think is probably the best to look at this. Maybe Magmarox is a little bit better. But we were pretty low down in single target, so this will be a nice 6.5 to 6% increase, putting us up towards the middle. We already simmed pretty good, but those sims were over simming. But again, this just probably will put us in the middle of the pack once we have Bisque gear, which is pretty good. We're not going to be too far behind now. We're not going to be too far ahead, but we're not going to be absolutely holding our raid back and being like bottom 2 DPS. So overall, good change. I'm always a fan of buffs. It'll be pretty good AoE buffs for Priority Target in Mythic Plus as well. So I like that. And then just good raid buffs. So all in all, pretty happy. I'm glad they're buffing our spenders now instead of our builders. Our spenders are just much more of our damage. So they did a smaller buff here, 10% and then like 20%, instead of like the 8% to like 6 different abilities, and it ended up buffing us more than those ones did. So that's just why our spenders are so much better. So that's kind of going to be it today. A little quick video, nothing too much to talk about, just talking about the buffs. I will see you guys later. I should have, I think, a short out on Sunday. Be streaming Sunday, be streaming Monday, and the video Monday as well. So hope you guys enjoyed this today. Drop a like, of course. Hope you guys have a good weekend. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.